Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and today is my first out and about video. So basically, I'll be going on the hunt for vinyl soundtracks at our finest Montreal record stores. Would you believe there are 32 record stores here and around Montreal? That is fucking crazy. But I'm only going to a few for today with my good buddy Hugues and his trusty Prius. So, first up, we are hungry men, and we will go to Lesters Deli, which is the tastiest meats around for delicious smoked meat. So let's roll. Done. That's it. Yes, those were the days. We shot this 2 weeks ago, before everything that's happening right now with the pandemic slash quarantine slash lockdown we're all in right now. Innocent times. But we did end up visiting 6 record stores, so 26 to go. And we do plan on visiting them all, so do stay tuned, subscribe if you want to find out more about our awesome record stores here in Montreal. But in the meantime, let's look at the sweet soundtrack haul I end up having on that day. And I was quite surprised of what I found, 10 soundtracks in all. And I'll go in the order of stores we visited. So first up was Sonorama in the Myland, and I got to find one title, and it's a good one. It is Penitentiary III, directed by Jama Fanaka, who did the other two. This is a canon release, as you can see right here, and obviously it is a boxing movie. I do own the other two, which Vinegar Syndrome did a release a couple years ago, And there's a little rumor that they might release number 3 since they got hold of the MGM catalog, the film catalog. So this might be a title. I thought it was a pretty cool find. It's rare I see this one in the wild. So I was pretty happy with my Penitentiary III discovery. And up next, we went to Phonopolis, which is also in the Milan, on Rue Bernard. And it's like 3 minutes away by walk. But sadly, I did not find anything this time around, but I do plan on going back. So our next stop was Death of Vinyl, or La Fin du Vinyle, which is the French name for it. Really nice store. Quite varied choices. It has a kind of like a hippy dippy vibe when you get in there. I liked it. I found 3 titles, and I'm pretty happy with them. First one being Tequila Sunrise, a 1988 movie starring Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell was his birthday yesterday. The man is a legend. This is like a film noir directed by Robert Towne. Who's on this? Let's say Ann Wilson's on this. Duran Duran is a song. Crowded House. Ziggy Marley, Heavenly Brothers, The Church. So another nice various artiste soundtrack added to the collection. Tequila Sunrise. Up next, it is a title that's only on VHS, and with that big of a star, it's amazing that it's still on VHS, that it's never been released on DVD or Blu-ray. And I'm talking about Light of Day, which is a 1987 movie directed by Paul Schrader, who wrote Taxi Driver and directed so many good movies. This is Michael J. Fox, of course, Gina Rollins, Joan Jett. Joan Jett and Michael J. Fox plays brother-sisters in a rock and roll band, as you can see here, the pictures. I guess it was another way of for Michael J. Fox to play music on film like he did in Back to the Future. He does, I think he does play his own guitar in this and sing his own songs. I have yet to see the movie. I do want to own it because it is only on VHS title, so I would love to see it. Never seen it, and it's rare. I've mostly seen everything Michael J. Fox has done in the 80s except Light of Day, but I do own the soundtrack now, so here we go. Another title that I found is Some Kind of Wonderful, which is a John Hughes written movie, but directed by Howard Deutsch. And it's the only movie in the 80s that John Hughes produced, made, wrote, directed, whatever, that I haven't seen. I have not seen Some Kind of Wonderful, and I hear good things. Eric Stoltz, Mary Stuart Masterson, Greg Sheffer, Leah Thompson, who married Howard Deutsch. I don't know if it's after this movie or another one, but I know they are a couple, are married. And look at this, it's very 80s. You got bands like Pete Shelley, or Furniture, Blue Room, Flesh for Lulu. Who are these people? Jesus Mary Chain, of course I know them. The Apartments. As you may know, John Hughes had a really good taste in music, and always had like really obscure bands on his soundtracks. One soundtrack I want that's not even out, that's never been out, is Ferris Bueller's Days Off. There's like an unofficial release somewhere, but I do want to own everything John Hughes has ever done soundtrack-wise. So there you go, Some Kind of Wonderful. So that was it for Death of Vinyl. Up next, I went to Le Pickup and Le Backstore. So basically, Le Pickup is the main store, and the Backstore has this tiny little space in the back of the store, Backstore. And at the Pickup, I didn't find anything this time around, but as you see in the video, there's a lot of like 50s, 60s kind of like titles. That was pretty nice, but I didn't find anything I wanted. But at the Backstore, I did find my first title of that day of Varese Sarabande right here. And as you may know, it is my like fetish record label. I really love Varese Sarabande. And a viewer actually corrected me on how to say Varese Sarabande. I used to say Varese Sarabande. I guess I was trying to French it up a little, but he actually made a video on YouTube just for me so I can know how to pronounce it. So there you go. Now I'm pronouncing it correctly. Varese Sarabande. I do want to own them all. Well, not all. I got a good list, and this was a blind buy, actually. It wasn't that expensive. It is a Farewell to the King. It is a John Milius film. If you don't know who John Milius is, he wrote Apocalypse Now and did all kinds of, he did Red Dawn. He directed and wrote Red Dawn, the first one in the 80s, the good one. And this one is Nick Nolte, who plays like a, I don't know, he's like in the jungles, like he's become some sort of like leader of a group of natives, possibly. That's what I gathered from the trailer. But the music is from Basile Paul Duris, and it's pretty good. Actually, listen to it. It was a nice blind buy. I'm happy I got it. So yeah, Farewell to the King. And then the last stop I did was at Beatnik, or Le Beatnik, which is on the Rue Saint-Denis. And I've always known about this store. I know I've been there a couple of times. I just never like went down there and checked it out. And I was actually pretty happy to go, and it was my biggest find record-wise. I went there. It's they have a nice little section in the back, as you see in the video, and you have to like really cramped up and go down just to look at all the soundtracks and stuff. And I was quite satisfied with my haul. First one I'll show you is another Varese Sarabande title, and it is Down Twisted. It's another Canon film, as you can see. It stars Carrie Lowell, Charles Rocket, and it is an Albert Pune movie. And Albert Pune did so many action movies in the late 80s, early 90s, like Cyborg and what's the other one? There's another one. Oh, Nemesis, did the Nemesis series. But this is a 1987 movie, kind of like a caper kind of a movie. Not too sure, I haven't seen it, but the soundtrack's pretty good. I got that 80s vibe to it. Not so more synthy, more like, I don't know, like 80s. You know when I say 80s, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, another, it's music by Berlin Game. But again, another Varese Sarabande title. Really happy with this one. Then I got another Varese Sarabande, and it is Witness, the Harrison Ford movie, spent with the Amish, directed by Peter Weir. Yeah, it's Maurice Jarre that did the music. It's pretty good. Kelly McGillis is in this as well. Alexander Goodenough, who was one of the bad guys in Die Hard. But yeah, Varese Sarabande, right here, Witness. And then another Harrison Ford movie, the Mosquito Coast, again with Maurice Jarre at the helm for the music. I believe this is 1986. Ellen Mirren's in this. River Phoenix did this movie with him before they did Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Another good soundtracks right here, the Mosquito Coast. And then up next, I got, for the first time, a Mad Max soundtracks. It is Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, directed by George Miller, of course. There's two sides, obviously, to this. The first side is the title track, the song We Don't Need Another Hero from Tina Turner. And then she performs another one. And then we have the instrumental, and on side two, it is Maurice Jarre score tracks. We have three cues from the movie. So there you go, Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. And then finally, the last thing I found at Le Beatnik, and it's adding to my Bill Murray collection, The Razor's Edge, and it's music by Jack Nietzsche. And it was one of the first Bill Murray dramas that he did, and this one came out, I believe, in '84. I've yet to see it. I'm a huge, gigantic Bill Murray fan. I have yet to see The Razor's Edge. I kind of want to wait till I'm in a good mood to watch it or something. But yeah, I was really surprised to see this, The Razor's Edge, right here. So yeah. So you know what? That is it for my first soundtrack vinyl hunt. Like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at Grindhouse Funhouse, where I post on the daily. In the comment section below, let me know what are your latest soundtrack purchases. Also, what would you like to see in these videos? I'm always open to suggestions. Like I said before, there's lots more record stores to visit here in Montreal, so more out and about videos coming up soon. So thank you for watching, be safe, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.